Planet Zoo has been rated E10 plus by the MSRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for all persons ages 10 and over. This video is brought to you in part by The Night Sheriff by Phil Foglio. Bartholomew Xenon's Xenon Land is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he's burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything: the guests, the staff, and the supernaturals who take refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but the secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. And even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today. Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Planet Zoo and the Prairie Haven Zoo Project. What we got planned for today is a combined habitat. Those are when you have two or more species of animals sharing a habitat. I think my personal record is every single African grassland species except the predatory ones. But this one's only going to have two. It's going to have ostriches and zebras. Now, in the wild, ostriches and zebras live in close contact to one another. They key off each other. If ostriches sense a predator, the zebras will react and vice versa. Obviously, they've been living together for a long time for that kind of relationship. So they kind of go together like peanut butter and jelly, which I know is a weird simile, but there it is. So what I decided was, you know what, we're going to have ourselves an ostrich, a combined ostrich and zebra habitat. And I got to tell you, as I kept building it, it got bigger and bigger and bigger. But anyway, this is, like I said, this is a grassland African habitat. So for the most part, it doesn't have a lot of plants, doesn't have a lot of rocks. What it has is a lot of grass and open space. It came out pretty well. You know, I gave the birds and I gave the horses a lot of room, which is, you know, a good thing. And you know, it's a pretty basic habitat. I know I'm saying that a lot in this playthrough, but it is. I mean, there's, you know, I decorated it pretty well, and I considered adding some more rocks to it, but I didn't. But I did change the wall. You'll find out that's one of my standard practices. I'll start off with like a chain link fence just to, you know, get the animals in to make sure that they're happy and all that number. And then I'll move to one of my pre-built walls. In this case, because I'm trying to theme the zoo under, you know, one look, I'm using the same wall as I used on the pronghorns and on the warthogs. I also considered putting in the blocks along the edge like I did with the warthogs, but in the end I decided not to do it because there's too much walking room in that habitat. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you have the time lapse, and I will be talking to you soon. Enjoy the video. Okay, so here we have the finished habitat. As you can see, it is a big one. I've got the primary shelter over here. It's just an open shelter. You know, the ostriches have already had babies, and they're growing up nice. Lots of poo animals in this, so we're gonna have a lot of poo. I've got the keepers, the zookeepers set to come in here a lot and sweep up poo because, you know, we've got horses and big birds. They're going to make a lot of poo. Anyway, guys, yeah, this came out pretty well. It's not the most exciting habitat because it is mostly grassland, but you know what? The animals are good ones, and the fact that I got two types of animals in here are attracting people, as you can see. I did have the game paused so I could tweak something. I forgot to turn it back on. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. I am going to be doing something with this space here. I'm thinking about putting in a bathroom or maybe another shop or maybe a drink stall or something like that. But the next animal on board is going to be the Okapi. I originally thought about doing the Okapi for this video, but I decided no, I'm going to save it to the next video because I wanted to do the combined habitat, which is right here. Anyway, I'm going to be putting the Okapi over here. And it should be pretty good. I expect it will be. It's going to be an interesting habitat because it's not going to be standard. I'm going to sync it a little, and then we will talk about observation points. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that like button if you liked what you saw. Let me know what you think, and if you want, go ahead and subscribe, especially if you've already liked 2 or 3 of my videos. You know you like my content, you might as well catch them all. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.